This is my brother Husain, and quite happy to bring you some music in Kuwait. It's difficult to play in Kuwait because no one has a license to offer live music. So this is one of the only places we found, and they've allowed us, to come here, and hopefully we can do it again. Do you know what I mean? So we can go from here and come in a month's time or 2 months' time, and you can tell all your friends, and we can have some dancers and some, stand-up comedians or whoever we wish. And we can bring more music because there's precious little to do anyway. How many coffee shops can you go to? So we hope you enjoy, and I think what we'll do is we'll play for 40 minutes or 45 minutes or so, and then we'll take a little bit of a break, just to maybe grab a coffee or a tea, have a cigarette, and then we'll do a little bit more like they do in the theatres. So what you're going to hear tonight is mainly our own compositions, our own stories, and so it's 100% original, which makes it, kind of nerve-wracking, but also very satisfying. And I don't think there's anything else I want to say. The toilets are here by the lift, and if you need a drink in the break, you can go downstairs. Some thank yous, a big thank you to our friend Lama for organizing, all the tickets and handling your payments and so on. And a lot of work behind the scenes, so I'd like you to give her a big round of applause.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Lama. This first song is dedicated to our friend Chris and Sinead. I wanna dance or carry on. I don't wanna hear nobody's song. I wanna get lost. Let's get lost. Let your worried mind take you away. She's got stars in her eyes. She's got a head in the sky. And she sometimes cries when she's dreaming. Dreaming. Oh boys, you better believe I'm by your side when you're sleeping. What the other boys said were lies. Yes, I like to circle around the whole world twice, just getting lost with you by my side. All right, so let me set you the scene. The next song is an Italian picnic song. And so the little boys are playing, sun is setting, grapes, biscuits, wine. And the old lady is chatting to her friend. She's seen it all. And this is the song she's talking about. It's called Caviar. Champagne, cigarettes, caviar and wine. Today's the day we dance and dine. So grab a hand and let it swing. Tomorrow, well, it don't mean a thing. Your time is now, you can't go wrong. Sun on your back all day long. You've made it here, so now take it home. Tomorrow, well, it don't mean a thing. We won't sleep at all tonight. Carry our dreams in a song. For your heart on your chest and the rhythm of life. You're wasting away in your modern life. Grab a hand and let it swing. Tomorrow, well, it don't mean a thing. Okay, the next song is it's called the Garden, and essentially a song about temptation and not reaching for the fruit as a metaphor. But it's got a cool little line about. Actually, I left it out, but it does reference the Odyssey, where Odysseus sails past the sirens who sing from the shore, and to lure the sailors, and then they're all semi-naked or whatever, and then the sailors go there, and then they get killed by the sirens. So anyway, what Odysseus does is he asks his sailors to tie him up against the mast of a ship and to put wax in his ears, which I thought was pretty cool. And then he survives, fights the Cyclops, prevails. So, the Garden.
Deep, man. Woo! Moose deep. Is Husain's guitar loud enough? Yeah, it's good. Okay.
The next song is called My Homeland, and been trying to write a song for my wife, and I finally managed to do it. And she was lukewarm about the whole thing, but that's how I know her. That's how I know it's a compliment, you know. And yeah, she's a trickster, and I miss her greatly. So this is for Jeannie and for little baby Ada. Thank you. God, you're such a sweetie. Headaches and heartache, and what's left of a broken heart as I'm counting, laying down body in the sunset on the shore of a distant land. Well, upon my return, I kissed adieu upon the vine. She's my homeland, my sweet romance, and the thought of her alone can't quench my thirst for now. She's a charmer, midnight disarmer. She's a liar, a thief and a saint. The valleys roaming, her heels moaning, in the shoreline of her coast is the part I love As the sun sets on the western skyline, tell me what you want the most. Let my heart fall into pieces, let my very dying nose. How much gone in intervention? How much can the doctor say? When the angel on your shoulders idle, the devil really is at play. And if you want, we can pray we don't exist. Our phones off and all they won't be missed. We'll pack our bags and we'll plan to take a trip. We'll throw our maps away, shoot things from the hip. Well, I scratched my head and took a drink to bed. I never saw it coming down. I never would have thought you'd reach your end and leave this world without a sound. And how can I cry when my tears have dried up? And how can I say a word? How will we kiss from the other side when your lips have left this world? And if you want, we can say we don't exist. We'll throw our phones away, no, they won't be missed. We'll pack our bags and we'll plan to take a trip. We'll throw our maps away, shoot things from the hip. Well, I ripped myself from the nightmare, baby, when I couldn't find a breath to take. I couldn't fall back asleep again for the fear that I would never wake. Yeah, and most of the time I'm okay, honey. Most of the time I'm fine. But it's a night I toss and turn with the loss of a love divine. Thank you very much. That's a new song. But I guess it needs no introduction. How's everyone feeling? You're okay? You're very quiet. Yeah? Okay.
Brilliant.
No, beautiful. No touch. Okay, this is a country, it's a sweet little country song. You always have those people that, it's normally the guy, and he doesn't really know what he has, As a guy that doesn't see, well, I mean, if you fall in love with someone and they're with someone else, you're like, oh, that guy, He doesn't know what he is. And every now and again, that guy realizes what he has after a while, and he goes and takes you with both arms. And then you still go like, okay, well, that was a waste of time. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I want to say. I'm pretty sure it's the same for everyone, but when you're super young and you first fall in love, you don't really have that much going for you. But one thing you do have going for you is you can always go and if you really like someone, I sound like a expert here, I'm not. But you can always go to a tree and then you can carve your initials in the tree with a little heart and her initials. And then that tree that's there forever. She might not even know. It's more for you, you know. And
So sad.
yeah. So anyway, the song talks about 3 B's. The guy's name is Big Bill Barry. 3 B's and an M-E. And the M-E stands for Mary Elstead. So that's the guy. Mary Elstead. So this is for our American friends. Um, in the crowd, my favorite American singer, Hank Williams Senior. This song, it wasn't his song, I found out, but it did make him super famous. And tragic story actually. This guy played all over the world, and then I think he drank himself to death, which is a bummer. But yeah, tragic, eh? Trying to think of something positive to say about Hank Williams, you know. But the positive thing is when you're young, as a guy, you don't really know where you're going or what you're doing. Maybe it's like that for everyone, but I can only speak for guys. It's only when you start to get a little bit older that you start realizing what's important and what's not. So anyway, this song is called The Lost Highway. Well, I'm a rolling stone, all alone and lost, for a life of sin. I've paid the cost. When I pass by, all the people say, there goes another boy on that lost highway. Just a deck of cards and a jug of wine, and a woman's life is supposed to make a life like mine. From the day that we met, I started going astray. I started rolling down that lost highway. Started rolling down the lost highway. Well, I was just a lad, nearly 22, but neither good nor bad. Was just a kid like you, but I fell down. Too late to break. I started rolling down that lost highway. Now, boys, don't you start. You're rambling around for a life of sin. You'll be sorrow bound. Take my advice, all you cursed that day. You started rolling down that lost highway. called in the Shakespeare of country. You won't guess by that song, but the way he wrote stuff and how he like put it all together with this meter and the syllables and the rhyme, and it was amazing. Alright, I can read you a poem because the next song is in Afrikaans. And just to give you some perspective of what I'm singing about, otherwise it'll sound fairly strange, I imagine. And so anyway, there's this folk hero back home, and I don't think he was a real guy, but anyway, he was a teacher, and he got up to all kinds of mischief, and he made moonshine whiskey, and he went to jail, and then he came out of jail again, and all these misadventures of Herman Charles Bosman's character. And we have friends of ours in the crowd tonight, so I'm going to dedicate this to my friend Francois. This is not his town, but this is in his area of the country. And the song is about this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful town steeped in mystique and all these stories. And if you go past it on the highway, you'll miss it if you don't know where it is. But anyway, so it's called, the town's called Mariko. The great big Mariko, where Bosman sleeps, is the teacher guy, under the dark light of the moon, with stars in his eyes and moonshine in his belly. There in the great Mariko, where the sun beats down on us all day, where bare feet in the bushveld sand bring thorns and tears in the evening. And they will ask us where we are. We're hiding in the great big Mariko, away from the city's hustle and bustle, that crowds our minds all day and talk to us all night while we're trying to sleep. There in the great big Mariko, there at the bend by Swartjagans, with the hardwood on the fire and the smell of the bushveld in the wind. Yes, the great big Mariko, where the stories lie down and call your name, out of the early morning mist, and make headway in the rhythms of your heart. waar die stories lê roep uit die mis van die oggend vroeg en die lande van jou harte nog daar in Marco die groot Marco en my bosman lê en slaap onder die donker lig van die maan en staar in sy oë en maak en sê maar Thank you. Okay, I think we'll play one more and then we'll take a bit of a break, right? And we'll time it so that there's 15 minutes and we'll come back at 10:15. Right? I lie. Yes, 10:15. And then we'll do the finale. Alright. This next song is my friend Mr. Bizo, and it's another heavy song, but be that as it may, it mentions one of South Africa's greatest artists, Brenda Fassie. Like I said, this is my friend Husain, the man way beyond his years. It's called Old-Fashioned Morphine. Old-fashioned morphine, give me that old-fashioned morphine, give me that old-fashioned morphine. It is good enough for me. If it's good enough for my grandma, if it's good enough for my grandma, boys, if it's good enough for my grandma, then it's good enough for me. Mama, don't you worry. Mama, don't you worry. Mama, don't you worry, because the night is almost through. If it's good enough for Billy Burrows, if it's good enough for Billy Burrows, boy, if it's good enough for Billy Burrows, then it's good enough for me. And if Ella, she don't mind it, boys, if Ella, she don't mind it, girls, if Ella, she don't mind it, then I don't mind it too. Okay, this next song is called the Hobo Blues. And because we're in Kuwait, we changed it from I ain't got a woman to I ain't got money. Fingernails go black, looking at the wall cause I ain't looking back. Oh yeah, I've got them hobo blues. I ain't got the money, I ain't got nothing to lose. Fingers getting tired and the string's about to break. I don't know how much more my head if I can take. Oh yes, I've got them hobo blues. Soon I know what she wants, the sooner I can rest. And yes, I got them hobo blues. I ain't got the money, I ain't got nothing to lose. So I'm just gonna go all out. Sleeping in my suit on the covers of a bed. She wouldn't even dig a hole if I was lying dead. Yes, I got them hobo blues. As I ain't got a woman, I ain't got nothing to lose. Well, I let my hair go long, my fingernails go black. I'm looking at the wall cause I ain't looking back. Oh yes, I've got them hobo blues. This next song is a song we used to play back in South Africa, and it involved some of my friends, much to their dismay. And it mentions my friend Wynand and Hannes, who was a comedian. Wynand was the violin player, Hannes was the comedian, and Franco was a bit of an all-rounder, and his wife Eloise. And it also mentions my friend Jay, who was probably the most talented out of all of us. Let's just say he was talented, and but he threw it away, and isn't that sad? Anyway, it's called the Green Acre Blues. He was my favorite sultan, and I was his favorite muse. And while we'd be singing, people be saying, what do those folk singers use? And well, we had a man named Frankie, a bass playing junkie, rock star, a man of his word. He said he'd be a singing at Eloise's wedding. Right. Here's another one from America. This is called St. James Infirmary. I think this song is quite famous. I think it's been sung by everyone, but I wanted to sing it because I've been a fan of American music, but also of this particular song. And it's, in my estimation, one of the most powerful things you can not sing about, but some poems stand out and some music stands out, especially because of the lyrics and the emotive quality of the words. And I think just personally I wanted to go back to that instead of just guitar solos and pub music or whatever. And I didn't really care because the song is so strong. And so without further ado, St. James Infirmary. thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming. And we're not sure exactly how to bring you back here, but however you heard from the show the first time is how you'll hear of the show the next time. So, talking about your show. Okay, but yeah, sincerely thanks, and take a moment to think where we are, and it's great. And a big thank you to Mr. Husain on the guitar. And this Lama behind the scenes. She likes it when I do that. And from the bottom of my heart, thanks very much. The next couple of songs are a bit of a medley, and we'll leave you with that and hope to see you next time. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming every single day. Thank you.
Did the gentleman from the US Army make it? No. That is about in my dreams. I ring the night. I ring the night. Good night, I ring. Good night, I ring. That's it in my dreams. Sometimes I live in the country, babe. Sometimes I live in town. Sometimes I got a great big notion to jump in the river and drown. I said, I ring it loud. like to tell me come back to tell me, and when I get down, so I'm gonna have my fun. Yeah. Well, you know that when I get there, you know that when I get there, well, you know that when I get there, so I'm gonna have my fun. Yeah. Well, I got a letter this morning with I reckon it read. Said Harry Van was the girl you love is dead. I got a letter this morning. What do you reckon it read? It said Harry Van was the girl you love is dead. Took off down the road. When I got there, she was laying on the cooling board.